I've always loved education, and higher education is something that's really important to me. I always had that goal to go to medical school, and for that I knew I needed a really great college education to be able to take that next step.
Before college, I've always had the idea of being an engineer. I've always liked the idea of building, designing things, and that's kind of what pushed me to further what I'm trying to do here at Iowa State.
Just something felt right about Ames, and then I ended up staying now for 5 years. Especially like choosing a graduate school program, just deciding to stay was a big factor.
When I first came to college, I had no clue what I wanted to study, and that's what drew me to Iowa State, was its wide variety of majors and different options that the school really excels in.
I'm first generation, so the idea of college was very unfamiliar with me. Graduating is a huge milestone for me, but it's also a huge milestone for my parents.
I was a traditional student all the way through my first master's degree, which I completed overseas in Europe, and then I moved to the United States. My second master's took me a while because I was a working mom. When my children pursued their own college careers, I decided it was time for me to go back to school.
My brother was here for his undergrad. I got to spend a majority of my high school getting to come and visit him. I fell in love with the campus while I was here. It felt familiar, it felt comfortable.
I loved that it was a land-grant university. There's a really homey feeling to it, and being able to walk across campus in all of the different seasons is so beautiful.
My first impression was the gorgeous campus that we have. I knew that I really wanted a walkable green campus, and that's exactly what I got when I was here.
I just remember sitting in my first class and just thinking to myself, I'm really in college right now. I didn't know what to expect.
Getting to be abroad was amazing. There are so many bucket list buildings that I've wanted to see for years that I finally got the opportunity to. I felt like my confidence grew so much while I was abroad.
The honors program gave me a great stepping stone to other leadership roles. Through those leadership experiences that I've had, I've been able to find the type of leader that I am.
Being a student athlete on campus has really allowed me to more easily find my people. Athletics has a great community here. We like to go out and support each other at different events. Having that built-in community really enhanced my experience.
Something that everybody always talked about was submitting something to the fashion show. When I first submitted, I was very nervous. I didn't know if I was going to get rejected, but it's just taught me to be confident in myself. And being involved with it, it's opened so many opportunities for me.
There is just so much value and potential for somebody to open their minds and really explore.
I'm most proud of being able to actually accomplish this degree in 4 years, especially with being in the Air Force. Last year, I took a full semester off to deploy to the Pacific. And with even taking a semester off, I'm still completing the degree in the 4-year time frame.
The proudest moment for me has been being able to contribute to the culture that we have here at Iowa State. Whether that was just through my undergraduate activities, being able to help my teammates, helping my roommates with homework at night.
Through my time at Iowa State, my confidence has grown so much. I am much more comfortable going up to new people, making new friends, making new connections, and that's such a valuable skill. Iowa State definitely helped me to grow that skill.
I'm most proud of the relationships that I've made here, whether it's been with professors, research students, or my friends that I made. I can't imagine what I would do without them. They have been so supportive throughout my time at that school.
I'm really proud of the people that my daughters became as a result of coming to Iowa State. But we would not be coming back if there was no value here.
Being a Cyclone means that you are part of something that's bigger than yourself.
Willing to try new things.
To be passionate about yourself.
Cyclones are really loyal. We're always there for each other. We're always cheering each other on.
Seeing every single day as a new opportunity.
Empathetic and compassionate.
To be something bigger.
Curious about what's out there, what knowledge is out there, what science is out there, what relationships are out there. That's what it means to be a cyclone.
Iowa State blew me out of the water. I've had experiences that I didn't know were possible.
If you had to boil my Iowa State experience down to one word, I would say opportunity.
Excitement.
Family.
Transformational.
Tenacious.
I would say flawless.
Exciting.
Really just confident. So being able to put yourself out there and really go outside of your comfort zone, because that's when you experience the most growth.
Before Iowa State, I was a kid who wanted to be a vet and had no idea how to get there. After Iowa State, I'm someone who is able to walk away with countless relationships with colleagues, students, and professors.
How do you thank a whole university, town, and community that's had such a large impact on your life? As my time at Iowa State comes to a close, I find myself reflecting on the people who have shaped my cyclone journey. If you've helped me in any way or been any part of my journey, thank you so much.
So I really want to thank my wife, Katie Bell. Thank you for being my rock and one of the best things that has ever happened to me. This journey of me going back to school and working full-time hasn't been easy, but having you by my side has made all the difference.
To my beloved parents, who instilled the love of learning in me and allowed me to follow my heart, cross the ocean, and start a new life in Iowa. To my dear husband, for his love and patience, and to my amazing daughters for their unwavering support and encouragement, thank you.
I would like to thank my first-year sewing teachers. I wouldn't be the designer that I am proud of being today without your help.
I want to thank every single person that I've met and had a connection with here at Iowa State.
I want to thank my family for their unwavering patience and support, to my friends for all of the silly moments, to my classmates and faculty members in Cardinal and Gold, thank you.
I want to reiterate my thanks to my mom and my dad. They have been endlessly supportive.
My 5 years here were filled with so many wonderful memories, made with equally wonderful people. Thank you is hardly enough to depict the love I hold for this place. Thank you to Iowa State University.
There are thousands of cyclones out there, but there's something that unites us, and it's the Cardinal and Gold.
Good evening. Iowa State University is pleased and honored to welcome the family and friends of our graduates to the Spring 2025 Evening Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony here in Hilton Coliseum. Today's commencement ceremony recognizes recent graduates in Iowa State University's proud 167-year history of academic achievement, excellence, and service. The processional will begin with the presentation of the college banners by each college's student marshal, who will be accompanied by the dean and the Students' University escort. The presentation of the college banners will be followed by the processional of our undergraduate candidates for graduation, who will process in as members of the delegation of their respective colleges. Members of the assembly may remain seated during the processional. At this time, it is our privilege to present to you Nina Dorr, Student Marshal for the College of Health and Human Sciences. Nina is accompanied by her university escort, Liz Harris, and by Dean Laura Jolly. It is our privilege to present to you Kenyon Huntington, Student Marshal for the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Kenyon is accompanied by his university escort, Dr. Amy Smith, and by Dean Benjamin Withers. At this time, it is our privilege to present to you undergraduate candidates for graduation from Iowa State University. Signaling the official beginning of our evening undergraduate commencement ceremony, the University Mace, carried by Chief Faculty Marshal Dr. Robert Wallace, precedes the President. We ask that the candidates for graduation and the members of the Assembly to please rise as you are able for the procession of the members of the Iowa State University academic community, led by President Dr. Wendy Winterstein. And now, the presentation of colors by the Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps Color Guard. Iowa State University is very pleased to introduce Allie Pauley as the Spring 2025 Evening Undergraduate Commencement vocalist. Ms. Pauley will sing our national anthem.
Please join me in singing of our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Please be seated. Graduates, family, and friends, I am pleased to introduce Dr. Wendy Winterstein, President of Iowa State University.
Good evening. I'm very pleased to welcome you to Iowa State University's Spring 2025 Evening Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of the Platform Party. I ask they please stand and remain standing until all the introductions are made. Mr. John J.R. Robinson, Grammy award-winning musician and honorary degree recipient. Dr. Thomas Smith, President, Chief Executive Officer, and founder of Geophysical Insights and Commencement speaker. Dr. Toya Younger, Senior Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Sean Reeder, Senior Vice President for Operations and Finance. Dr. Chad Harris, Chair of the Iowa State University Alumni Association Board of Directors. Dr. Robert Wallace, Associate Professor of Ecology, Evolution, and Organismal Biology, and Chief Faculty Marshal. Dr. Anne-Marie van der Zanden, Associate Provost for Academic Programs. Dr. Laura Jolly, Dean and Dean's Chair of the College of Health and Human Sciences. Dr. Benjamin Withers, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Dr. Daniel Grooms, Stephen G. Julesgaard, Endowed Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine. Ms. Hilary Zao, Dean of Library Services. Dr. Megan Gillette, Associate Teaching Professor of Human Development and Family Studies and Faculty Senate President. Dr. Lee Burris, Morrill Professor of Agronomy and Senior Faculty Marshal. Dr. Jennifer Sukon, University Registrar. Mr. Brad Dell, Professor and Chair of the Department of Music and Theater, and the faculty marshals, departmental representatives, student marshals, and university escorts for today's commencement ceremony. Please join me in recognizing them. Thank you. You may be seated. On behalf of our university leaders, faculty, and staff, we are delighted to honor and celebrate our newest graduates of Iowa State University. Commencement is the most important and significant ceremony that our university holds. For our graduates, it represents the culmination of years of hard work, focused study, perseverance, and personal growth. For family and friends, it's a time to share in the success of their graduate and to be recognized for the wonderful support and care they have provided through the years. And for Iowa State University, it represents the successful completion of our most important responsibility to society, providing a comprehensive education to prepare the next generation of scholars, innovators, and leaders. Graduates, you are joining a very special group of people who hold degrees from this renowned institution. We are so very proud of you, and we know you will continue to bring great pride to Iowa State University. Congratulations to all of you. I now call on Dr. Anne-Marie van der Zanden, Associate Provost, to begin the honorary degree presentation.
At today's ceremony, Iowa State University is privileged to bestow an honorary degree, its 152nd in the university's history. Dr. Megan Gillette, President of the Faculty Senate, will introduce the distinguished recipient to President Winterstein. Will you please rise, Mr. Robinson? President Winterstein, on behalf of the faculty of Iowa State University, the Faculty Senate has recommended, and the Iowa Board of Regents has approved, awarding the honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters, to Mr. John J.R. Robinson. From Creston, Iowa to the pinnacle of global music, Grammy winner John J.R. Robinson has etched his name in the annals of music history as the most recorded drummer ever, with a discography that includes over 6,000 recording sessions, 500 movie and television soundtracks, and contributions to 30 #1 hit songs. He has been instrumental in over 50 Grammy-winning records, earning him a permanent place in Rolling Stone's top 100 drummers of all time. Mr. Robinson's drumming prowess has defined generations of music with his iconic contributions spanning pop, R&B, and jazz. His legendary drum fill in Michael Jackson's Rock With You and his unforgettable intro to Steve Winwood's #1 hit, Higher Love, are not just musical moments, but cultural touchstones that have shaped the soundtrack of multiple generations. Mr. Robinson's collaboration roster reads like a who's who of musical royalty, including Quincy Jones, Ray Charles, Lady Gaga, Elton John, Whitney Houston, Toby Keith, Barbra Streisand, and Madonna. Beyond his musical achievements, Mr. Robinson has expanded his impact through literary pursuits. His book, King of the Groove: How One Dream Transformed into 60 Years of Making Legendary Music, offers a close look into the music industry's inner workings, providing a powerful narrative of perseverance and artistic vision. As CEO of Fourth Quarter Press Publishing, Mr. Robinson continues to empower accomplished individuals, helping them transform their life experience into compelling narratives. From a 5-year-old with a dream to a globally recognized music icon, Mr. Robinson's life is a powerful reminder that true passion knows no boundaries. President Winterstein, it is my pleasure to present John J.R. Robinson for an honorary degree from Iowa State University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Iowa Board of Regents as president of Iowa State University, it gives me great pleasure to bestow upon you, John J.R. Robinson, the honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters, with all attendant rights, privileges, and obligations. And now there a round of applause for John Robinson. I commend you, Dr. Robinson, for your extraordinary contributions, enduring influence on the music industry. Thank you again. Please join me again for another round of applause for his Doctor of Humane Letters. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the keynote speaker for this evening's undergraduate commencement ceremony. Dr. Thomas Smith is a distinguished alumnus of Iowa State University and is a geological pioneer. He met his wife, Yvonne, during their senior year at Iowa State University in 1967. Married for 55 years, the couple shares a commitment to geoscience and innovation. After earning bachelor's and master's degrees in geology from Iowa State University in 1971, Dr. Smith joined Chevron Geophysical as a processing geophysicist. He later completed a PhD in geophysics at the University of Houston, focusing on 3D modeling, wave field mitigation, migration, and subsurface imaging. In 1984, Tom and Yvonne founded Seismic Microtechnology, which became the producer of the first ever PC-based geophysical software. The Kingdom software suite, still used in over 95 countries, revolutionized seismic interpretation and map making. After selling the company in 2007, Dr. Smith founded Geophysical Insights, where he now leads a team applying machine learning and artificial intelligence to subsurface geological analysis. Dr. Smith has received numerous honors and awards for his career achievements, including the Society of Exploration Geophysicists 2000 Enterprise Award of the Year, the Department of Geological and Atmospheric Sciences 1996 Distinguished Alumnus Lecturer Award, and the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences 2002 Citation of Merit. He and Yvonne received Iowa State University's highest recognition, the Distinguished Alumni Award, in 2015. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Tom Smith.
If I start slowly, I won't start off on the wrong foot, will I? Congratulations. You are the class of 2025, and you are special. You've done it. You're now sitting in one of these folding chairs. It's an accomplishment, and I offer another congratulations. We also want to thank Iowa State University administration and faculty for putting on this event. This is a celebration of accomplishment that graduates and family will both appreciate for a very long time. High school graduation, remember? High school graduation was freedom, intensely thrilling, a huge release. But what about college graduation as you're sitting there tonight? Different story, isn't it? We all hope that your graduation this day inspires your confidence. Freedom, yes, but we wish that this one be complete with something else, faith in the future. So to begin, well, let's start off with something important. What's important is your success. I'll try to pass along a few discoveries I found along our way. Let's start off with two panics, each of which may really be bothering you at this very moment. Panic number one, where's my job? Yes, I see some faces out there. Panic number one, maybe you're in a panic because you don't have a job yet, or maybe you're in a panic because you're walking into a job that is not close to the center of your heart's ambition. Possibly, you've been pushed all your life, and you're sitting in this chair to please someone else. How about you? You need to take care of yourself. You must be in a panic if this is your situation. Why? Well, because your first job is crafted on your degree. And if you're not in that degree because this is what you want, it's a problem. Well, there are other job panic relations, and no point of going on anymore. But no matter what the reason, it's easy for you to think less of yourself. Not a happy thought, it's bad news. But there's another kind of panic I'd like to mention. Panic number 2. What about the money? Isn't the level of uncertainty running high today? It is. If the future is so uncertain, maybe money is doubly important because you need some personal protection. Is money all you think about? You know, money was invented about 5,000 years ago to balance a bartering situation. It wasn't until recent times that making money became a life profession. However, if money is your perspective, it's fine, but watch out. Money can be your friend, but can also cause your downfall. Now, here's a dreadful one. Have you been indulging in social media a little bit too much? Too much social chatter? Let me get specific about this one. Are you a selfie junkie? You don't raise your hands. Oh. If you're a selfie junkie, have you gotten to the point where you take selfies until you capture that perfect picture to add to your perfect life? Well, guess what? Isn't this a little bit overboard? The life of a narcissist is a vain one. And even worse, it's shallow. Fundamentally, it's self-destructive. Just be you and enjoy yourself and enjoy your life. So here's the big question for panic number 2, the money. Is there a gap between the kind of life you think you ought to have and the kind of life you can afford? If you get to the point in your life where your money-making future is falling far behind your ability to handle your debt, well, that's money panic, for sure. It might even be more painful than job panic. So don't let job panic or money panic lock you up. You're more prepared than you think. Here are several true life stories for your consideration. As you've heard, my wife Yvonne and I have always been and will always be Iowa corn cobs. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. We met at Iowa State many years ago, as you've heard. Her field is textiles and clothing design. I started in physics and switched to geology. We've been bound at the hip, married over 55 years, as you've heard. So you might say we're corn cobs with a genetic anomaly. 2 cobs bound together into one. Now, Yvonne and I stayed on campus while I completed my master's in geology, and she completed coursework for her teaching certificate. My last task before leaving was a meeting with Dr. Daniel Zaffarano, who was then Vice President for Research and Dean of the Graduate College. He wanted to meet me before signing my thesis. Interestingly enough, he had been my freshman physics advisor when I started at Iowa State. Wow. He remembered me, double wow, and asked how could I have had such insight into the future. Well, guess what? When I was a freshman, physics was king because the Russians had just placed a satellite in orbit and we wanted to beat them. When I finished my thesis for my master's, the tables had turned. Physics had taken a tumble, and geology was king because the nation wanted more oil and gas. So my answer to the dean was about what you might expect. I don't know why things turned out the way they did. Just dumb luck, I guess. But guess what? The truth of the matter is that dumb luck is an empty phrase. Don't forget that. Dumb luck is an empty phrase. In retrospect, the life lesson is really very simple. Always be prepared for opportunity. and be ready to respond for what is best for you. Now, you probably know that the world is undergoing a transformation. The artificial intelligence and machine learning transformation. This worldwide revolution is affecting the way we think, and its history so far is marked by 3 mileposts, which are the following. Number 1, information may be transmitted without error across binary communication channels. That was brought to us by the brilliant mind of Claude Shannon of Petoskey, Michigan. Milepost number 2, communication was improved and computer memory was developed to store data as well as computer instructions to operate on that data. That was brought to us by Alan Turing of Maida Vale, England. And the 3rd milepost, computer algorithms may learn patterns in data without explicit rules, brought to you and us and the world by Tom Mitchell of Blossburg, Pennsylvania, and Arthur Samuel of Emporia, Kansas. Notice that this revolution that is being brought to us by the genius of small-town kids. These are not people from New York City. These are not people from Los Angeles, not even Chicago. Pretty interesting, isn't it? Now, the world of AI and ML is moving too fast to have anything meaningful for me to say today about that. However, to put the subject in context, there's 3 steps in the AI and ML revolution that you're going to be living. Number 1, the whole concept of this revolution starts with self-adaptation, and machine algorithms have adapted to selective characteristics of data, and they're stored in memory structures, typically neural networks. Second level, beyond the self-adaptation, is self-organization. Neural networks organizing themselves into patterns. And the 3rd level is self-awareness. Yes, that's just like the robots, the ones that are self-organizing neural networks that have adapted themselves over time and over environment as well. Here's a tip for you. The field of self-organizing neural networks is wide open today. And guess what? You don't have to be a computer whiz to participate in this. Now, Yvonne and I started a second company about 10 years ago to reimagine tools for geoscience interpretation, and we're interested in trying to have more accuracy in the locations and shapes of subsurface geobodies. And we're using the advances in AI and ML. The life lesson is very broad and very simple. Have courage to take a risk, but follow a plan that minimizes risk within your tolerance. Well, I got a couple of things here I'd like to share with you. Won't take long. First topic, advice to you graduates on your zest for life. Have you ever heard the saying, you better take care of your eyes because they're the only ones you're ever going to get? Walk with that sharp stick, don't run. You probably all heard that, haven't you? All right, well, here's something similar, but I'll bet you haven't heard this one. You'd better keep a zest for life because it's the only one you'll ever get. Zest for life is part joy and part enthusiasm. It's part of youth that can drift away. So here's some advice for you to keep yourself pointed in the right direction. Focus on activities that make a difference and drive your life forward with personal courage. In other words, be true to yourself. Be true to yourself always. Here's some advice on your attitude through life. Some people are wealthier than you right now. Some are more attractive than you right now. And some are more beautiful right now. Some may even appear to have certain advantages. Don't believe any of it because you're as good as anyone. You really are. In fact, you're unique and blessed with a unique set of qualities that only you can develop. My dad could talk to the governor of Iowa or talk to the guy slinging garbage cans on the back of the garbage truck. Didn't make any difference to him. Everybody's opinion was just as good as his. He was comfortable in his skin, and so should you. Be comfortable in your skin. Really listen to everyone, not just your friends. They might have something worthwhile to say. Now, here's a valuable piece of advice if you decide to have your own business, and it's also very valuable for running your life. Run your business on thank yous, and run your life on thank yous as well. Here's a crazy idea for you. Our next topic is curiosity. I hope you've got a good, healthy dose of curiosity. And again, don't give it up. Discover the 5 pillars of human behavior. Then discover the 5 pillars of personality. Kind of hard to imagine why that might be interesting. You might even want to study quantum physics, even though you might not know a thing about it. Study how to lay floor tile. Study garment making in the 18th century. Study every day. Go on a little bit more. Feed your curiosity. Here's how to satisfy your curiosity and build on a prized possession that only you can have, your very own wisdom bank. Start by grabbing Google or your favorite data miner and ask the wizard, what's quantum physics? Yeah, I know, you're all falling asleep. Well, let me explain what can happen. If you let your curiosity carry you downward into details as far as they go, you're learning by induction and deduction. From quantum mechanics, we learn that all matter and waves are inexorably linked together. And they're linked together because they're both different types of energy. From the nature of waves, you learn that the complete waves have a single frequency, and they extend to the edge of the universe. Then realize that this extends back to the Big Bang. So you can conclude, without knowing a thing about physics or anything about quantum mechanics or any of this other stuff, guess what? You can conclude that all parts of everything are connected across the entire universe and connected across all time. So you're the first generation of both wisdom combiners and wisdom grinders. You're the kind of people who can follow their curiosity wherever they want it to go. Brick and mortar libraries are no longer required. The wisdom of the world is at your fingertips, even with AI assistance. So having curiosity is nice, and having a wisdom bank is admirable, but we need to make a living, don't we? So here's some advice on money that I have to offer you. Earn more than you spend. Bet you've heard that one before. Cash is king, and real estate is a close second. Now, debt cripples and limits your freedom. Now, what about the stock market? Nice if you like to gamble, but buy yourself a bottle of antacids. Why? The market rests on 2 opposing forces, greed and panic. Have a bottle of antacid. Here's some advice on time. Don't let the next generation discover everything by itself. Share the good and the bad of your life story with whom you care. They deserve to understand how you dealt with issues, and no one wants to listen to preaching. In fact, sharing your life is teaching, and teaching is just about as good as discovering something new. But guess what? The clock ticks, and about the time you get everything figured out, it's time to retire. So if you work for the man, or you work for the woman, instead of yourself, start early to plan what you might want to do during your retirement. Take care of your health and enjoy a meaningful life. Iowa State University has been a great opportunity for your personal growth. If you haven't had fun, It's your fault. Don't blame Iowa State. Yvonne and I arrived separately at ISU, and each of us didn't know how much we didn't know. We were just dumb freshmen, probably like you. When we left ISU, something ironic happened. We left together, and even then, we didn't understand what an outstanding education we had just received. Think that through. It's good stuff. Let's just close this down with one important and final point. Let's ask the question, Iowa State University, who are we? Well, the mission statement by President Wendy Winterstein states, we identify issues and opportunities. We think boldly. We bring together our expertise and our partners. Then we get to work. Now, the gist of Iowa State is really simple. We are entrepreneurs with an eye on the world, not necessarily for ourselves, but with a hand up to make it a better place for all. Please, please, please don't ever think that you must be a greedy and self-centered person to be an entrepreneur. It's just not true. So through President Winterstein's vision, Iowa State University has been awarded the Entrepreneurial University of the Year for the Americas. What an outstanding accomplishment, wouldn't you say? However, Iowa State cannot equip you for everything. I hope you learned something here at ISU, and we're not just grinding through your courses for a certificate of some kind. Certificates are fine, but they do not help you build your wisdom bank. As those who love you have already said, you've got a good head on your shoulder, and there's a whole future in front of you for your success. From 1869, Iowa State has had a soul. The first school year was some 156 years ago. But what about soul? That's a strange word to hang on a public university, but it's true. You see, our campus is a beautiful spot of land, and today is a beautiful moment in time, which lives forever through the bells of the campanile. It also lives through the sounds of the ISU marching band wherever they march. Can any of you graduates not be overwhelmed with emotion by these sights and sounds? Goosebumps indeed. It's always been and will always be music to our ears, a reminder of glorious times. We firmly vow to hold to its principles. We love ISU and for what it stands. You see, you are part of a close-knit community, a community with a lasting sense of belonging. Go Cyclones, go on and on and on. We're family. Thank you.
Tom, thank you for sharing those life lessons with us. Another round of applause for our commencement speaker, Tom Smith. We will now hear from our student brass ensemble under the direction of Dr. Michael Galimo.
President Winterstein will begin the recognition of graduates, followed by the presentation of degrees.
At this time, I call upon Associate Provost Dr. Anne Marie van der Zanden to recognize those students graduating with distinction, those students graduating from the University Honors Program, and those with military service.
At this time, I would like to recognize students who are graduating with distinction. At Iowa State, grade point averages are based on 4.0 scale. This recognition also appears on the official transcript and university diploma. Those students graduating summa cum laude with highest distinction have earned a grade point average of 3.90 or higher, and they are wearing cardinal and gold honor cords. Will those students with highest distinction please rise? You may be seated. Those students graduating magna cum laude with great distinction have earned a grade point average of 3.70 to 3.89. These students are wearing gold honor cords. Will those students with great distinction please rise? You may be seated. Those students graduating cum laude with distinction have earned a grade point average of 3.50 to 3.69, and they are wearing cardinal honor cords. Will those students with distinction please rise? I offer you sincere congratulations on behalf of the faculty of the university. Next, I would like to recognize the students who are graduating from the University Honors College. Students receiving this recognition have maintained a grade point average of at least 3.50, have shown initiative in developing their own individualized programs of study, and ingenuity in designing and completing an independent honors research project. They are wearing a medallion. Will those students graduating from the University Honors Program please rise? You may be seated. Finally, I would like to recognize all those in attendance today, graduates and audience members alike, who have served, who are serving, or who will be serving our country in the military following graduation. We are deeply grateful for your commitment and your service. Would those individuals please rise as you are able so we may recognize you? Please be seated.
Associate Provost van der Zanden, I now call upon you to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees.
We shall now proceed with the conferring of the undergraduate degrees and awarding of diplomas. Will all candidates for the bachelor's degrees please rise? President Winterstein, These candidates have successfully completed their curricula in their respective colleges. They have been recommended by the college faculty and the Faculty Senate, and they are approved by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, for the bachelor's degree.
In recognition of the satisfactory completion of your studies in your respective colleges, and by the authority delegated to me by the Iowa Board of Regents, I confer upon you a bachelor's degree. As is tradition, I now ask all bachelor's degree recipients to move their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps. Please be seated.
The candidates from each college will walk to the side stairs, up the platform, and across the stage to be recognized. We will begin with the College of Health and Human Sciences. Dean Laura Jolly will present the college's student marshal to President Winterstein.
President Winterstein and Associate Provost van der Zanden, the first student to receive a diploma from the College of Health and Human Sciences is our university student marshal, Nina Dorr, escorted today by Liz Harris, Student Service Specialist in the Department of Human Development and Family Studies. Nina is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Human Development and Family Studies. She has maintained a perfect 4.0 grade point average and is graduating summa cum laude. An active member of campus, she has served on the Dean's Student Advisory Council, participated in the honors program, and worked as a teaching assistant at the Iowa State Child Development Laboratory School. Nina is dedicated to improving the lives of children and families. She has gained hands-on experience through clinical practicums and internships, including at St. Louis Children's Hospital and Cincinnati Children's Hospital. After graduation, Nina plans to get married in July, sit for the Child Life Certification exam, and work as a child life specialist at a children's hospital in Kansas City. Graduates of the College of Health and Human Sciences combine strong academic rigor and hands-on experience with a passion for improving the lives of those around them. Congratulations to our Spring 2025 graduates.
Keely Ann Stevens.
Jordan M. Loffenberg.
Catherine Jean Carver.
J. Lynn Brooker.
Jillian Marie Hiscox.
Abigail Isabel Blint.
Caitlin Grace Hunt.
Kylie Marie Edwardson.
Lauren Olivia Banskoy.
Emma Paige Johnson.
Rachel Morgan D. Worth.
Hannah Dell Gould.
Abigail Rastetter.
Olivia Dittmar.
Kylie Jo Egbert.
Lindsay Page Clark.
Amanda Marie Martin.
Aiden Jerome Borowski.
Emma Elizabeth Schubert.
Jacob Carl Granger.
Bennett Philip Gronstall.
Jack Thompson.
Molly Staton.
Adrian Brewer.
Justice Renee Overson.
Kylie Michelle Lovekin.
Jaden Ryan Peterson.
Sarah Ann Emmel.
Michaela Rose Flanagan.
Kira Joe Krusenstein.
Nathan Joseph Pearson.
Olivia Danielle Mertus.
Matthew Liu.
Emma S. Gustafson.
Jacob Michael Calhoun.
Desiree Ann German.
Brody Recker.
Ryan John Nunes.
Ava Lee Peterson.
Julius Boone Jr.
Ivan Raul Vasquez.
Paul Montgomery.
Ashlyn Marine Carnes.
Yassine Hannon.
Lauren Marie Pardo.
Abigail Ann Moen.
Hannah Miao Meng Loyim.
Nova Thornton.
Madison Ann Matassa.
Saraswati Soham.
Emma Keela Ricks.
Christina L. Parker.
Supapit Korearum.
Allison Anderson.
Maxwell J. Nelson.
Jordan Ray Patty.
Andrew Goring.
Caitlin Peach.
Patrick Joseph Enger.
Danae D. Breeden.
Isaac Joseph Reeder.
Megan A. Kingery.
Gabriel Joseph Sievers.
Veronica Jean Buis.
Javier Frank Vasquez.
Madeline Sarah Hops.
Lauren Kenneth Yarrow.
Peyton L. Otting.
David Javier Roca.
Michaela C. Houston.
Daniel Jude Tobin.
Marcella Sierra.
Brooke Ann Smith.
Ava Juliette Civarelli.
Evelyn K. Greenberry.
Catherine Aguirre.
Courtney Renee Larson.
Amber Dangelser.
Jasmine Williams.
Victoria Isabella Tobias.
Anna M. Stoltz.
Mason Owens Curtis Carr.
Kaustub Rohit Desai.
Cameron Rashawn Baker.
Haram Ken Parr.
Nicholas Daniel Gorgon.
Rachel K. Elzer.
Elena Ray Mulder.
Coral Ray Elzer.
Jenna Marie Wishtia.
Reed William May.
Carla C. Torres Lupian.
Ashley Fish.
Heva Lepaw.
Ethan G. Kralos.
Rebecca Marie Lang.
Cynthia Calderon Perez.
Megan Marie Squire.
Hillary Mildred Lopez Rodriguez.
Kiara Cheyenne Villascusa.
Myrna Rodriguez.
Caitlin Marie Benzo.
Ellen Michelle Kirby.
Isabella Teresa Holtain.
Xenia Rodriguez.
Natalie Rose Dugan.
Denzel Decker.
Anna E. Kanucky.
Kara Catherine Marino.
Hannah Taylor.
L. E. Munt.
Sydney Ann O'Neill.
Logan Marie Mitchell.
Caitlin Rochelle Bradley.
Joseph Charles Polfliet.
Nicole A. Figueroa.
Haley Marie Paulus.
Kana Takabayashi.
Jenna Colleen Hunter.
Reagan K. Peterson.
Riley Page Divick.
Owen Kendall McKim.
Anna Brandt.
Nathan Michael Phillips.
Jaden Shea Heath.
Kennedy Alexis Haid.
Macy Louise Higginbotham.
Sarah Leith.
Grace McAvoy.
Joshua Yen.
Claire Glaudel.
Elian DeGoat Liu.
Michaela Jacole Johnson.
Lauren R. Outer.
Andrew David Curry.
Alexa Ray Vandy Corput.
Samantha K. Norcross.
Sydney Jane Kirkwood.
Abigail Joanne Ornis.
Jacob Joseph Garcia.
Alondra Lynn Torres.
Cameron Philip Bloom.
Tessa Bo Delaney.
Lauren Byers.
Catherine Lynn Moran.
Michelle Phi Wynn.
Morgan Elizabeth McIntyre.
Gavin Patrick Welts.
Katrina Rose Basagi.
Elisa Te Deo.
Kira Nicole Wood.
Jalen Siobhan Luong.
Lexi Rieken.
Isabel Rosita Jaime.
Chloe Elizabeth Hoyt.
Muhaimana Benin.
Casey May Myers.
Lauren Michaela Bear.
Sarah Nolting.
Catherine Leanne Balsley.
Sydney Marie Specht.
Emma Lynn David.
Tyler Reese Anderson.
Vivian Hadley.
Kayla Ann Bailey.
Lauren Marie McCullum.
Molly Quinlan.
Caitlin Taylor Zybel.
Jamie A. Sorensen.
Rebecca Nulker.
Spencer Michael Deacon.
Skylar Olivia Diaz.
Holt Hans Jorgensen.
Aaliyah Ann Hilgendorf.
Connor John Bruce.
Carly Jill Schamberger.
Mia Broadstone.
Isabel Sievers.
Mia Catherine Rimmer.
Cassandra L. Rickabaugh.
Lauren Margaret McGee.
Maya Jones.
Maggie Elizabeth Werner.
Emma Avery Olson.
Dylan M. Bracey.
Lauren Grace Anna Bailey.
Amos O. Barrios Munoz.
Riley Bizzoni.
Zachary Dale Nelson.
Isabella Sterling.
Jacob Daniel Redden.
Jade Aaron Massett.
Schaefer Helms.
Isabel Marie McCulloch.
Natalia Smichkova.
Christina I. Mihalakakis.
Hannah Ray Even.
Danielle Elizabeth Christensen.
Ella Ruth Gordon.
Megan Marie Perrin.
Charles Kitejus.
Michaela Ann Bradley.
Ariana Bermeo.
Alana Ferguson.
Nicholas Stetler.
Autumn Renee Carlson.
Ian M. Corkery.
Elizabeth Huguenin.
Noah Sturts.
Madison G. Henniger.
Yahaira Lisbeth Triana Vasquez.
Chelsea Rose Schultz.
Nayeli Velasquez.
Colby James Martin.
Benjamin Ewell.
Vanita A. Medithi.
Sophia Rose Murphy.
Kai M. Huntoon.
Allison Ann Stokes.
Maddie Rose Roberts.
Emily Rose Houck.
Abigail Clower.
Emma Kessner.
Ella Teeter.
Danielle Reese Dykstra.
Raquel Olivia Rosberg.
Marifer Resendez.
Calvin Jeffrey Broughton.
McKenna Diane Hams.
Simon Burns.
Sage May Barron.
Madison Jean Meyer.
Caitlin Joanna Teese.
Jordan Christine Knapp.
Paige Jean Miller.
Emma Renee Braun.
Isabel Faith Osborne.
Miranda Elizabeth Keel.
Amy Erica Richards.
Addison L. Nano.
Reed Allen Harris.
Cole Michael Bossum.
Julie Cattell Stefania Valenska.
Caden Ray Moole.
Jackie Irene Royston.
Kenneth Tai Lam.
Sarah Crow.
Connor John Linen.
Victoria Renee Roy.
Megan Catherine Neighbor.
Abigail Grace Whitenack.
Courtney Ann Meyer.
Caitlin Laura Forney.
Davis Fairchild.
Haley Paige Innes.
Jack McChaney.
Allison Ann Oswald.
Luke Innocent Carroll.
Jenna L. Pogamiller.
Jack Gleasing.
Lorna A. Evans Lindsay.
Kelly Nicole Leopold.
McKenna K. Haney.
Sophia Calderon.
Sarah Ann Black.
Edgar Zaragoza.
William Fan.
Ellie Grace Quee Allen.
Amy Mukiza.
Owen Ellis Abrahamson.
Crystal Dawn Hulling.
Rebecca Rosemary Parker.
Ellen Marie Flint.
Ellie Taylor Burke.
Shelby Liliana de la Cruz.
Ella Susan Hoblitzel.
Anna Grace Ulested.
Parker Anderson.
Evan Richard Bertie.
Paige Elizabeth Wagman.
Rachel Rice.
Riva Ann Maddox Rudolph.
Anna Jordan.
Michael Foraseppi.
Janet Ruiz.
Haley M. Scroggins.
Nikunda Esturin.
Allie Marie Paris.
Jessica May Chapman.
Tiffany Shelton.
Madison Lynn Rossi.
Megan Tift.
Julia Schmidt.
Ava Grace Austin.
Lucy Jane Kalla.
Brett Douglas Porter.
Taylor Michelle Chapdelaine.
Carter Lewis Norgard.
Margaret Jane Langford.
Thomas Clanderud.
Audrey Jean Fro.
Mitchell Lee Ruschenberg.
Sydney Nordness.
Miriam Southall.
Catherine Elizabeth Stevens.
Mia Catalano.
Lily Marie Winterroad.
Caitlin Sink.
Sophia Helena Cleese.
Halo Rain Gronbach.
Kelsey Ellen Kyle.
Brett Ian Anderson.
Margot Elise Brenniger.
Isabel A. Shonka.
Ellie Hose.
Katie Crosgrove.
Elizabeth Grace Doyle.
Mia Grace Berg.
Amanda Martin Etheridge.
Kimberly Sue Ballard.
Alexis Aaron Schrafel.
Kyla Sheridan.
Olivia K. Ermiter.
Hannah Marie Gooding.
Jordana Taylor Photo.
Grace Elizabeth Brummond.
Grace Elizabeth Mullins.
Chloe Teagarden.
Carly Catherine Moss.
Kinsey Danielle Payton.
Gracie Elizabeth Simmons.
Grace Catherine Smith.
Jordan Prey.
Caitlin Ray Freeman.
Casey Davis.
Adam Jean Harrington.
Allison Nicole Kanya.
Michaela Lee Prather.
Lexi Lene Pollock.
Jade Michael Scholl.
Kayla Ann Hagenau.
Kale James Nesheim.
Alyssa L. Fick.
Molly Catherine Kasperbauer.
Samantha Elaine Dunphy.
Abby Lynn Saskowski.
Emil Alicia Combs.
Ava Louise Brown.
Taylor Ann Nelson.
Margot Leanne Chips.
Kate Felichka.
Haley J. Ouellette.
Lily Nicole Scheifus.
Kelsey Nicole Hoy.
Katie Nicole May.
Peyton Gabrielle Dooling.
Grace Peschel.
Mira Elizabeth Liska.
Alexis C. Verity.
Ava K. Spinner.
Emma Louise Zintz.
Ozzie Nicholas Kyle.
Kelsey Firehelm.
Tanner James Coonan.
Carly Ann Farrell.
Jansen Lee Alexander.
Erin Bailey.
Lauren May Benter.
Alexandra Marie Olinger.
Maria Constance Marcus.
Julia Lynn Kress.
Madeline May Kolek.
Jocelyn C. Cameron.
Jacob David Durr.
Caitlin Wirewus.
Natalie K. Kosimski.
Ashley Frankie.
Olivia Nicole Galing.
Regan Lynn Ray.
Emma A. Gerlach.
Caroline Elizabeth Carmichael.
Cadence Betzworth.
Annika Emily Trotman.
Grace Elizabeth Miller.
Molly Ray Crew.
Cindy Liera.
Elena Rose Murley.
Kevin Liera.
Ella
Nadia
Catherine
P.
Henriksen.
Martinez.
Zoe Alexis Mamakos.
David Montgomery.
Karina N. Quaka.
Haley Noel Subert.
Kelsey Anderson.
Taylor M. Weaver.
Hope Ellen Anderson.
Olivia Page Bergeron.
Lindsay Nicole Fisher.
Elena Kruger.
Gavin John Seamers.
Sadie Marie Schmidt.
Ellie M. Wermerskishin.
Madison Bloom.
Jordan Hund.
Valerie Michelle Becerra Seya.
Lindsay Schumann. Josephine Elizabeth Helm. Jesse Chung. Sydney Ann Schultz. Ellen Faith Canny. Next, graduates from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Dean Benjamin Withers will present the college's student marshal to President Winterstein.
President Winterstein, Associate Provost van der Zanden, the first student to receive a diploma from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences is our student marshal, Canyon Huntington. Canyon is graduating summa cum laude, earning triple degrees in political science, sociology, and environmental studies. Throughout his time at Iowa State University, Canyon has exhibited exceptional leadership. He served as a study abroad ambassador and academic tutor for the ISU Athletics Department and the United Residents Off-Campus Senator. Additionally, he was elected as one of 6 national officers for the National FFA organization. These achievements, along with earning a Leadership Studies certificate and his experience working as a congressional intern, showcase Canyon's leadership success and extensive involvement within the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, Iowa State University, and the broader community. Canyon plans to enter the workforce after graduation and is currently interviewing with different leadership development companies and nonprofits. Canyon is escorted by Amy Erica Smith, Liberal Arts and Sciences Dean's Professor and Professor in Political Science.
Alexandra N. Parrish.
Ezra Adeola Odole.
Catherine J. Sano.
Luke Aiden Munn.
Alondra Yvette Quinones.
Manas Mathur.
Mackenzie Dawn James.
Philip King.
Parker Aaron Beckeris.
Nolan James Brown.
Ashley Marie Schmidt.
Oscar Ignat Lenkadis.
Jaden Joy Postal.
Molly Elizabeth Ruskowski.
Maya Ray Hammonds.
Jacob Joseph Cruzy.
Montserrat de Leon.
Monet Rose Butler.
Stefania Hernandez Ramirez.
Abigail Lynn Jones.
Bridget May Cameron.
Lexi Ann Penick.
Maris Eileen Cameron.
Dylan Robert Miller.
Garrett M. Nook.
Mia A. Anderson.
Allie Jordan Pauley.
Lucas M. Aronson.
Bethany Khalil.
Jake Sweeney.
Jacob Richard Brimmeyer.
Zach J. Matertes.
Samantha Leanne Dean.
Gavin John Norton.
Madison Lynn Montgomery.
Ryan Patterson Mullins.
Alyssa Christine Shanstrom.
Oscar Diavila.
Carson J. Cup.
Caden Matthew Brown.
Reagan Grace Gilliland.
Austin Grant Arndt.
Megan Marissa Frederick.
Alexander J. Beeger.
Olivia Alonso.
Carson Ray Dunnick.
Paige Lubert.
Jackson Levi Pence.
Tylen Dale Chapman.
Sydney Becker.
Luke Parker Bader.
Alaris Macias.
Karis Fuller.
Pony Wani Okini.
Mercedes D. Piper.
Charlotte Marie Barnes.
Nishi Kant.
Devin John Thornton.
Kaushik Manjojukar Kumar.
Kinsey A. Jilek.
Reagan Elizabeth Hutton.
Stacia Danielle Dre.
Brendan Dennis.
Olivia Sharon Hesse.
Kylie Barbara Molsum.
Sarah Elisa McFadden.
Margaret May Clements.
Taylor Reagan Batson.
Caitlin Marie Robinson.
Estefani Barroso Perez.
Sydney Sumter.
Yu Fong Wan.
Jordan David Weller.
Bailey Marquardt.
Alec J. Smith.
Callahan Mackenzie Kelly.
Joshua Brandon Gutierrez Mejia.
Nathan Michael Brownsberger.
Jun Hyung Shim.
Connor Michael Smith.
Blessing Ngara.
Haley Moleo.
Diego E. Arevalo Molina.
Mason Harsh.
Courtney Nicole Nelson.
Camila Nicole De Freitas.
Mary Kate Adrians.
Ashley Saravia Mahia.
Katie Ammerman.
Venik Nari Krung.
Ryan Michael Harrison.
Jessica Irene Paulson.
Charlie Joseph Kautz.
Grant Michael Johnston.
Ethan Joseph Hafner.
Cameron Lee Wagman.
Diego Leonardo Perez Celeste.
Ashley May Goodspeed.
Colin Popejoy Pritchard.
Kiera Lauren Fonseca.
The You Sir.
Bailey Rose Wheeler.
Vital Innocent Nayabashi.
Paige Bantner.
Clark Benjamin Stoddard.
Logan Tyler Henson.
Theodore Maxwell Oliver White.
Kayla Valentine.
Blake Wolfschlager.
Jalen G. Nielsen.
Joshua Trier.
Cooper J. Bechtold.
Annika Sophia Baker.
Griffin Thomas Bruns.
Bobby Bowie.
Samuel Mullins Gum.
Millen Addison Mortimer.
Andrew John Grover.
Aaron L. Plecker.
Chase Nyquist.
Donovan Lee Froisland.
Isaac Iowa Lowe.
Nicholas Alexander Nelson.
Max Mayer Marta.
Andrew Joseph Corns.
Peyton J. Rowling.
Zane Spencer Henry Eason.
Abigail Rose Uroke.
Kylie R. Albertson.
Sean Frett.
Isabel Christine Dostal.
Ryan Scott Sorensen.
Chloe Elizabeth Anderson.
Blake D. Nelson.
Julia P. Pedroza.
Grant Edward Smith.
Brooklyn K.D.
Daniel Hollinger.
Elizabeth Grace Derengowski.
Michael Levi Soroka.
Catherine Ann Johnson.
Veer B. Patel.
Noelle Grace Bonglander.
Marshall M. Brooks.
Cassandra Georgie Elizabeth Copeland.
Avery Gillihan.
Brielle Star Sumarski.
Sadie Ann Beich.
Catherine Elizabeth Kiernan.
Talia Carson.
Hallie Ann Davidson.
Chandra An Trong.
William Douglas Thornton.
Emily Sue Marie Rivera.
Blake Connor Peterson.
Natalia Isabel Valentin Rosa.
Tessa Jean Marie Strike.
Miguel A. Fuentes Cortez.
Sophia Grace Winklepleck.
Amy T. Wynn.
Josie Bell Bingham.
Raina Haley Bazaki.
Presley Dvorak.
Aaron L. Vance.
Riley Wyatt Prochniak.
Riley Elizabeth Peterson.
William Keiko.
Tessa Werdehoff.
Jacob Kuali Galanton Rice.
Paola Martinez.
Allison Patricia Stanek.
Marcos Ivan Medina.
Ashton John Tack.
Andres Gonzalez.
William Terrell.
Sarabel Ornelas.
Erica Grace Kuntz.
Ethan Christian Kale.
Grace Thompson.
Jacob Lee Frencher.
Nicole Marie Signar.
Kyle David Egan.
Tyler W. Vaughn.
Aileen Valeria Magalenas Tristan.
Logan D. Clark.
Amber Hagler.
Cheyenne F. Groom.
Stephanie Elizabeth Diaz.
Benton Avery Gobin.
Paige Marie Lefebvre.
Yok-Min Kwang.
Cindy Lara.
Aiden Young Jae Cho.
Gabrielle Herring.
Kenneth Thaikato.
Diana Nguyen.
India Nicole Kenny.
Logan M. Roberts.
Alyssa Briggs.
Robert Lee Koss III.
Ellie Morgan Flynn Snyder.
Liam Vincent Brennan.
Kelsey Sue Cretin.
Joshua Kuder.
Kyle John Dillon.
Huang Nguyen.
Samuel David Nadler.
Nicholas Michael Riggio.
Melina Knutson.
Stephanie Claire Rice.
Ainsley Grace Kennedy.
Elsa Marie Bucantas.
Melissa Sofia Mungia Cruz.
Sophie Schultz.
Joshua David Smith.
Olivia Pecci.
Lawrence Paperi.
Joshua Quinn Sheely.
Macy Jo Sheffield.
Catalina Joan Villalpando.
Addison Rose Keene.
Kayla Ann Copy.
Chloe Mae McFarland.
Michelle Celeste Mares Torres.
Macy Lynn Wilkie.
Noah Vaughn Miller.
Patrick Isaac Slater.
Daniel Alexis Colon Sierra.
Josie Ellen Schmidt.
Emily Ann Udelhofen.
Leah Rose Smalley.
Lydia Grace Poppyboon.
Alyssa Marie Meyer.
Thea Maria Alex.
Natalie Jane Jepson.
Kimberly Rebecca Corelts.
Tara Moonja Ri.
Ian James Lewis.
Aditi Nachnani.
Violet Elizabeth Bordenaro.
Ilea Rizivi.
Rachel Elizabeth Rozonki.
Miriam Rizvi.
Abigail Champion.
Angela Marie Chartouni.
Dana Jean Kozlovka.
Emma A. Ross.
Susanna Julia Sordil.
Quinny Kathleen Postal.
Erica Michelle Levy.
Megan F. McGuire.
Luis Raimundo Jimenez.
Robert Louis Caputo.
Ryan Jang.
Brennan Carl Ahart.
Ali Tamasibi.
Ivy Suzanne Olson.
Felipe Beravanes Benzili.
Shayla Lynn Look.
Caleb Orion Libby.
Delaney Lynn Ahart.
Noah Riley Zeisler.
Lee Fatma Osalar.
Caitlin Bazookas.
Kennedy Lauren Luther.
Nicole Julianne Trout.
Jordan Ashley Scandifio.
Taryn Guthrie.
Faith Mackenzie Thomas.
Sierra Noel Steenhook.
Taylor Slew Blythe.
Ashley K. Latham.
Catherine Angeline Abney.
Alyssa K. Allard.
Olivia Renee Lucy.
Luke Behringer.
Nevaeh Yvonne Hart.
Chandler Seham.
Robert Huang.
Zachary Weiss Vince.
Lauren Havlick.
Luke Wilcox.
Anna Gipple.
Dean Henry Eubanks.
Tyler Robert Thompson.
Tyree Glass.
Tyler Joseph Myrtle.
Jacob Dean Young.
Lainey Rose Renfrew.
Sophia Marie Longo.
Savannah Amber Basulto.
Abby Mayo.
Megan Ray Schultz.
Maddie Jean Kindlesberger.
Macy Remlinger.
Jacob Ryan Barker.
Adriana M. Drosos.
Casey Lee Krutoff.
Andrea Fernandez.
Molly Elizabeth Montgomery.
Mia Okendo.
Jack Craig.
Mike Dwamena.
Chelsea Suarez.
Bethany Lane Allison.
Alex Corey.
Olivia Ruthann Pavlak.
Drew Sachin Dole.
Audrey Elizabeth Rathman.
Mary Imad Shanuda.
Olivia Rose Shikai.
Sarah A. Hoberger.
Alyssa Marie Anderson.
Benjamin L. Everhart.
Marta K. Johnson.
Adam Edward Cleese.
Olivia Ann Jacobin.
Gilbert Letitia Akasavi Ayina.
Holly Grace Chavoy.
Rachel Woolery.
Gretchen Colleen Banks.
Morgan Renee Clark.
Eric David Merriman.
Gracie Ann Scott.
Magdalene Joy Abrams.
Anna Brusilowski.
Taylor Marie Fischel.
Madeline Heather Griffith.
Abla Stree.
Isha Amit Gadgil.
Andrea Gameros.
John Nesnadal.
Luke Hunt-Tofte.
Blake Elliott Martin.
Gabrielle Sue Mueller.
Ben D. Lehman.
Braden Christian Weaver.
Carmen Joy Chan.
Seth G. Dahlberg.
Henry James Wogabuth.
Alessandro R. Gomez.
Jacob Douglas Duba.
Nicholas Castro Jennings.
Henry Eichten.
Lily Bell Cotter.
Eric Turner Hedgren.
Cleo Hundley.
Gavin Douglas Fisher.
Abigail M. Quaid.
Maxwell James Rohr.
J.C. Kilby.
Eli Newland.
Elizabeth Fogarty.
Jason D. Delacruz.
Caroline Dickhausen.
Dustin Cornelison.
Thomas Michael Pedot.
Mansi Suhas Masker.
Ryan William Padovani.
Olivia Winch.
Eleanor Karen Lou Rankin.
Anna Katharina Schwacke.
Mary Frances All Rankin.
Vicky Lee.
Labiha Tabasam Rehaman.
Aliyah Faith Haben.
Ryan Adam Albert Renzer.
Ella Nicole Spengler.
Christopher Adam Martin.
Jessica Ann Harrington.
Tatenda David Samudzi.
John M. Ellis.
Emma Gail DeSmet.
Cale Allen Leistico.
Danielle McKenna Hoyle.
Nathan H. Rethwish.
Grace Ann Marie Rowe.
Zachary Ivan Swain.
Cale Peterson.
Gotham Suresh.
Brooklyn Shea Marston.
Christina Alicia Hanna.
Rachel M. Snyder.
Will H. Fuchs.
Michaela Bandra.
Giselle Cruz.
Caitlin Desi Christ.
T.J. Hochrafer.
Dakota J. Glessner.
Logan Young.
Christopher Supo.
Grant D. Funston.
Sophia Isabel Choksey.
Kate Eads.
Lexi McCoy.
Lauren E. Bader.
Sophie Isabel Walrick.
Braden Paul Songer.
Tiffany Marie Kabanek.
J. Charles Kenevan.
Mackenzie Catherine Grierson.
Cassidy Marie Sliwa.
Hannah Deborah Gossman.
Mohammed Ahmed Aradaib.
Elizabeth G. Herrera.
Grace Stone King.
Rachel Lynn Marshall Patterson.
Kai Kirko.
Emma Hodges.
Kelly Lynn Radelet.
Isabel Renee Menser.
Michael Vincent Ruth.
Ethan Zimmerman.
David Holtman.
Caroline Bridget Kratz.
Megan Elaine Crook.
Hayden Vitale Cruz.
Austin Brooke Hartwig.
Samantha Paula Salcedo.
Matthew Richard Crook.
Alexandra Jane Egan.
Chase Nielsen.
Emma T. Sorg.
Stefan Schneider Sundin.
Spencer Mackey.
Jacob Olson.
Tegan Grace Tressel.
Douglas David Falter.
Kyra Lucas.
Evan Baker.
Marshawn M. Williams.
Taylor Castaneda.
Bridget Ann Grayson.
Greta Christine Blank.
Micaiah McDonald.
Riley Marie Hurling.
Macy K. Schonbacher.
Hayden Joseph Barnhart.
Catherine E. Amundsen.
Garrett Karazija.
Maria Anvi Stewart.
Caroline M. Jones.
Hannah M. Acton.
Ethan Patrick Long.
Hope Elizabeth Warren.
Megan Elizabeth DeMeyer.
Sabrina May Bliley.
Eva Dimitra Velisopoulos.
Briar Michael Hoverston.
Lauren Elizabeth Parker.
Kevin Paul Clune.
Axel Giovanni Ramirez Flores.
Melena Jill Haley.
Valeria Ramirez.
Zoe K. Davenport.
Jenna Lee Ross.
McKenna Williams.
Jana Renee Hukvari.
Sydney Nicole Weirs.
Keenan C. Jacobs.
Alejandro Rene Aracea Espilate.
Connor Elway O'Shea.
Connor Everett Ferris.
Paige Lang.
Adam Heisel.
Mackenzie Crampton.
Nicole Victoria Clark.
Abigail Miller.
Mackenzie M. Peterson.
Sabrina M. Heiderscheit.
Rachel Ann Bolander.
Cleo Dorothy Weston.
Olivia Crossler.
Sarah Rose Courier.
Rebecca DeGarmo.
Brett Twellmeyer.
Josie Ann Roska.
Pavle Markovic.
Emma Deanne Speaker.
Rachel Ann Hellman.
Avery Virginia Howell.
Megan Marie Agnew.
Morgan Taylor Ritland.
Michelle Schwan Wendu.
Hallie Orr.
Claire Elizabeth Allen.
Ella Rose Toms.
Caitlin Leon Squires.
Clara Marie D.
Desiree Riley Pletz.
Fernanda Juliet Camarena Rodriguez.
Emily Lynn Carrion.
Macy Lee Ahrens.
Kaylee Y. McCaslin.
Macy Grace Newby.
Evan Nicely.
Caitlin Rose Harrison.
Ian Gustafson Youngdahl.
Mila Maureen Alessio.
Michael One.
Nicole Grace Palmer.
Richard Daniel Davis.
Shaylee Hope Gobin.
Tan Xuan Mai.
Madison Ann Croyce.
Atrin Hakimi.
Allison Therese Hoekstra.
Novana Renee Brown.
Macy Noel Stump.
Jack Teller.
Alicia Marie Hardy.
Emma Gabrielle Haynes.
Shelby Lynn Green.
Titan Coleman.
Madison Bachman Porter.
Claire Myers.
Kennedy Washington.
Angela Trin.
Mia Christine Peterson.
Allison Wyatt.
Ellie Marie Abrahamson.
Emma Lee Kelly.
Ella Rowan Ellers.
Caitlin Marie Kroll.
Lauren Gwynn.
Taylor Nicole Wickman.
Braden T. Collins.
Adam Harold Swayback.
Vincent B. Como.
Natalie Renee Yonker.
Thomas Russell Hodges.
Benjamin Lee Demaray.
Nick Duffy Grande.
Radhika K. Sharma.
Grant Patrick Lansing.
Abigail Grace Alvarado.
Colin Christopher Russell.
Sadie Isabella Johnson Sieben.
Samuel Gage Ahrens.
Eleanor Suzanne Croning.
Mara Kinney.
Rachel Nicole Schneider.
Graham H. Schmidt.
Brandon Ronald Zaragoza.
Daniel A. Krivex.
Stephen Wynn Tron.
John Michael Newport.
Brent Foster Hilton.
Carter Michael Parks.
Jake Daniel Wisnowski Cadleck.
Joseph Burns.
Nova Dean Stiles.
Isaac Whittemore.
Din Keserovich.
Megan Jin Shong Xing Carter.
Taryn Yamada.
Lila A. Cook.
Sognik Day.
Tyler M. Lindsay.
Matthew J. Tomaszewski.
Kathleen Grace Hepworth.
Lily Mitchell.
Laura Rose Hepworth.
Samantha M. Gregg.
Francis Martin Dunning.
Caitlin Rose Kelm.
Sydney Paige Jones.
Destiny Ray Downing.
Samaya Anand.
Kylie Rose Clem.
Panyue Chow.
Michael Jeffrey Gelano.
Caleb Stephen Weingarten.
Blaze J. Krug.
Fernanda A. Guerra Torres.
Luai Ferris Amro.
Angel Elizabeth Hastings.
Ethan Jeremiah Campbell.
Caden Charles Storm.
Mason James Barnes.
Olivia Grace Guinan.
Marion Kamparan.
Kylie Benorden.
Mathali Devendra Berat.
Samantha M. Birkland.
Sophia Rowan.
Ava Roach.
Amanda Elizabeth Hauser.
Nicholas Larry Novi.
Nadia Jane Snow.
Luke M. Fredericks.
Ryan Michael Friedhoff.
Jenna Rose Quigley.
Jackson L. Francis.
Sydney Regan Moberg.
Seth John Swarko.
Kaylee Faith Helmer.
Riley Lane Whipperman.
Allison Marie Loomis.
Jake Eric Metley.
Carolyn Rose Klein.
Shane Clayton.
Lily Grace Wessels.
Sophia Marie Sonorigi.
Kirsten Elizabeth Miller.
Danielle Elizabeth Pfeiffer.
Sophia Marie Platt.
Alba M. Bond.
Mason Bell Johnson.
Carter Grieselar.
Megan Sandegren.
Braden Garrett Hickman.
Amelia Catherine Jester.
Wyatt Jackson Youngchuk.
Nina Varghese.
Peyton Lydia Scott.
Anival Alphonse Ibarra Rojas.
Greta Marie Cook.
Zach Paul Cartwright.
Annalise Lily Boyd.
Alyssa J. Seabolt.
Sydney Christians.
Riley Birkin.
Christopher Vong.
Nicolette Francis Argentine.
Jeffrey Ramey.
Riley Cruz.
Sydney A. Marks.
Kylie Marie McCarty.
Morgan M. Priestcorn.
Sawyer Higgison.
Elaine E. Brustkern.
Alexander M. Lowe.
Casey Ann Oberbreckling.
Elijah James Calus.
Terea Ellis.
Gabriela Sofia Gonzalez.
Nathan Edward Barth.
Soleil Bucirco Iacni.
Ana Estela Vasquez Pryor.
Amaya Colleen Rogge.
Mariela N. Alfaro Garcia.
Anna Trudeau.
Michaela Emily Borrowdale.
Dylan Ariola.
Amanda Grace Zumbrock.
Skylar Elizabeth Manna.
Samara T. Wartella.
Dong Ho Owen Kim.
Aaron Wester.
Jimmy Lee.
Cecilia Celine Torres.
Ethan B. Jordan.
Leah Fu Ping Meridian.
Stephen Gilchrist O'Baker.
Peter A. Gallagher.
Samuel McTeague.
Nicolas Andreas Casabea.
Laura Rosa Lopiccolo.
Johan Ryu Al Faisal bin Malik Faisal.
Julian Claire Eglin.
Nao Furukawa.
Elijah Joel Moore.
Shobit Sarkar.
Blake Alexander Workala.
Logan Ellsworth.
Emelise Margot DeBleek.
Anthony James Prosperi.
Viridiana Garcia.
Maxwell Michael Skinner.
Maxwell John Hodap.
Jube Uzanoa.
Isaac Anthony Brook.
Caleb Matthew Schaefer.
Tucker Nance.
Lauren Rachel McConnell.
Douglas Maxwell Rooney.
Elizabeth Ann Larkin.
Soren Bart Masters.
Todd Reading.
Odoso Sarere Merritt Madison.
Samuel Bonner.
Lauren Van Horn.
Yi Yun Kaur.
Hannah Suzanne Sheppy.
Hanle Nue.
Hamdan Mahmoud Kamis Korsan Al Mansouri.
Sally Elizabeth Musselman.
Rashid Mohammed Rashid Huderem Al Ketbi.
Emma Marie Anderson.
Isabel Olson.
Lily Christensen.
Elliot D. Shaw.
Jocelyn Nunez.
William C. Schwartz.
Amrita Gajimer.
On behalf of the entire university community, I extend my sincerest congratulations to all of our graduates. We wish you the very best and look forward to hearing from you about all of your future accomplishments. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Chad Harris, Chair of the Iowa State University Alumni Association Board of Directors. He will welcome you as the newest alumni of Iowa State.
Thank you, President Winterstein. Greetings, Iowa State University's newest alumni, members of the class of 2025. I'm Chad Harris, a 2001 graduate of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and I have the great honor of serving our great university as the current and 104th chair of the ISU Alumni Association Board of Directors. Today, on behalf of Cyclones everywhere, I am so excited to welcome you to the expansive alumni community. You all now carry the official title of Iowa State University alumni and a Cyclone for life. You are now and forever one of us, and we hope will remain loyal and forever true to ISU. Today, you are moving from your campus family of fellow students, faculty, and staff to a global family of more than 296,000 alumni. Our alumni colleagues make their communities greater every day in every county of Iowa, in the other 49 states of the U.S., and in more than 170 other countries around the world. Think back to your first days on campus, the welcome you received from your campus community through orientation, Destination Iowa State, or Welcome Week activities. All those experiences were designed to connect you with the Cyclone community here on campus. Now, the Iowa State Alumni Association and our alumni family across the globe are ready to help keep you well connected each and every step of the way throughout the Cyclone community that you are joining. Wherever your next chapter takes you, Our goal at the Alumni Association is to provide you with connections for a lifetime. And by doing so, we continue to elevate the impact of Iowa State and the accomplishments of Iowa Staters in communities around the world. To get your alumni journey started on the right foot, I'm honored to announce that a group of generous alumni donors have made gifts to fund a one-year membership to each of you. That's right, each of you will receive an already paid-for membership to the Alumni Association in order to benefit and receive the services and opportunities to connect you now as ISU alumni. I think that deserves a round of applause for our gratitude to those alumni donors. Thank you. To make this offer official, there is one thing the donors asked the association to do and one thing that they're asking of you. They ask that the association make it simple for you to access and accept this gift membership. To do so, you simply need to activate your gift membership by visiting isualum.org by May 31st. That's isualum.org by May 31st. You'll receive information on how you can easily do so, but please promise me that you won't delete that first email that you received from Iowa State now as an alumnus. Once you activate that membership, you'll gain access to a plethora of tools that will help you navigate your alumni journey, such as our online alumni directory that connects you with alumni in the communities that you'll be residing, to the Iowa Stater magazine and discounts, new grad tips, and special member invitations to webinars and networking opportunities. Please remember these 4 things. 1, no matter where you go or what you do, you will always be a member of this prestigious higher education family. This university, now your alma mater, will always be interested in what you do, how you continue to contribute to society, and where your journey leads you. 2, make Iowa State visible in your daily life. Wear your school colors, support a license plate, display your diploma with pride, or place an alumni membership decal on your vehicle. Doing these simple acts is an opportunity for you to connect with Iowa Staters on your journey. 3, keep in touch. Come back and visit campus. Join a local alumni club as you move through life. Share your new address so that we can keep you connected to Cyclones wherever you go. And 4, most importantly, a year from now, renew your gift membership so that you can continue your journey as an Iowa State University alum. We want you to remain loyal and forever true to ISU. In closing, I extend to you every good wish for success, health, and happiness. On behalf of the staff and the board of the Alumni Association, we look forward to becoming partners in helping you advance your careers, enhance your degrees, and stay connected to your colleges, support your alma mater, and network with Cyclones everywhere. We'll do so together when you activate your membership by May 31st. Congratulations again, class of 2025. You are now a Cyclone for life. Welcome to the alumni family of Iowa State University.
Thank you, Chad. I want to offer my personal congratulations to all of today's graduates. We are extremely proud of you and all you have accomplished. We also want to recognize the care and dedication of all of those individuals who have supported these graduates, the faculty and staff, family members, and many friends. Thank you all. Would our graduates and guests please rise? And now for the perfect Instagram moment. Let's release those streamers. Beautiful. So now, please remain standing with the singing of the Bells of Iowa State by student vocalist Miss Allie Pauley. I pronounce the spring 2025 undergraduate commencement ceremony at close. Thank you.
Please join join me in singing the Bells of Iowa State. You can find the music on the back of your program.